Hailee, you look amazing. It's so good to
Thank you.
see you.
You too. Thank you.
You're having quite the time at the moment. Obviously, amazing news this week with Marvel, and now the second series of Dickinson, and you're on the poster. You all right?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. It's been a very exciting time.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
This is just a character like no other. I love the way that we're learning something, as well as obviously loving seeing you on screen. I mean, is there anything that you can't do? Because you know, we know what you can do. You can sing, you can act, you can dance. You're now a poet. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I mean, it is pretty cool. I added to my resume. This is a character that I've really loved playing, and I feel has influenced me in other aspects of my career and in my life. So I always find that when that happens, I feel like I've gotten so lucky though, in that the characters I've played, that's something that they've shared, is having that impact on me personally, and this is one that has hit on a different level. So it's very exciting
Really?
to play her.
Did you learn lots of impressive words and different kind of like semantics and syntax? Is that big words? Does that make any
Yeah,
sense?
those are the yeah. You're on. I mean, in ways, yes. I think in my head, maybe more so than in reality. But I don't know. I feel like when I'm in it and when we're on that set and I've got these beautifully written lines and her poetry to go off of, I definitely feel that way.
Your mate's like, what did you just say? What does that mean? Why are you talking weird?
um, yeah, sometimes I'll get that, you know, every now
I
and then
love
I'll
it.
whip something out.
Are you encouraged to do poetry now with your family and, gatherings and stuff? Are you like, leave it off? I'll leave that for the onset.
I feel that it's worked its way into sort of my songwriting. It's not something I will, sit and do and present at the dinner table to my family. But it is something I think has worked its way into that part of my life.
A huge part of this is influencing young kids and ladies, especially girls. How do you cope with that? Because it's like people really look up to you because of this. It's quite a big role to take on, isn't it? Being so influential.
Well, what's interesting, thank you for saying that. With season two, we sort of see Emily go through the thought process of what that might be like, and the pressures of that, and the self-doubt that comes along with putting yourself in a certain light, choosing to anyway. And I found myself throughout the whole season very much figuring things out along with Emily in that sense, because it's a very weird world we live in, as far as social media and the access that we have to achieving fame very quickly. And I feel very lucky and very honored to have a platform and to have a voice and to have a space where people listen to my thoughts and opinions and experiences. And I feel lucky that I get to sort of, channel those things through this character and have her myself to look up to, and for other young women, especially, to look up to somebody like Emily, who was really fearless in her life.
Did this make you want to go on Instagram more or maybe pull back from it? Because there's a real fine line, isn't there, about how much you do online?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I do find that when I'm sort of away and I'm working on a project, I naturally am just sort of on it less. But that being said, sort of going into that world, and that world being what season two is, it definitely made me sort of think like, I think it maybe brought to my attention how much I'm on it and how much I look into things and compare certain things. And, if any of that really even matters at the end of the day. I think a lot of these questions sort of popped into my brain that had before, but with the themes of season two sort of made me just think about a little more in depth.
Yeah, it's just incredible, and the corset. I mean, you look amazing. But was it when you got it out the wardrobe the next time? Were you like, oh come on, not again? Do I have to put it on again?
Yeah, I mean, it's the one thing I dread in the morning. But I have to say it's something, one thing I do love about period pieces is that you do feel a total physical and mental transformation, because it's obviously so unlike, so different than thankfully what we I guess not in most terms. Sometimes I get myself like on a red carpet in some sort of corset thing. I'm like, why did I do this? Why? I literally chose to do this. And in that time they didn't have a choice. And so it does dictate a lot as far as how you move and how you, everything, how you breathe, how fast you can talk, how fast you can, it dictates a lot. So it is helpful at the end of the day, but not something I typically look forward to.
Well, you're amazing. We love you. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your success, and have a lovely, lovely break, hopefully.